Okay, that should be all good. And awesome. There we go. Yeah, nope. Oh, I was trying to do this before I started streaming, but I forgot. Kept forgetting one thing after another. Okay, now I'm all set. I say as I continue to fidget. Cool beats. I'm back. I'm glad I get to continue Keats' side of this journey through death. Last time I left off, yeah, we're just at the beginning of the Endless Corridor. But now we're going to see Keats' side to it, and Keats' siding with L.Y.G.A. Oh wait, I don't have the big chicken. How do I beat the clock guy? Beyond this point, it's not just any maze, but don't worry, someone knows a shortcut. Yeah, this is the clock guy. It's a clock, the keeper of time. He also knows the way out. Okay, but I don't know how to beat him. Habitat's clock is not stopped by rain or by wind. Well, not with Keats at least. But on cold days, it can be frozen in place. Oh, ice. Okay. Beyond here is just a maze. But get rid of someone in the way and the path will open. What is the self? What is the meaning of life? Oh, you are existential. Idle thoughts of modernity causing people to dwell in hardship created this endless corridor. Yes. I think this is where my last rant kind of emerged from, like talking to this guy as Ellen, and him telling Ellen that idle thoughts of modernity caused people to dwell in hardship and created this endless corridor. That for some reason, I should switch my thing. Do I have ice equipped? I do. Cool. I'm not gonna need a shield, I don't think. I don't need AoE stuff. Maybe fire. That might be good. This is a slime shield. I think that's all I have for AoE. Broom bear. Maybe. What is the interesting thing about that, like, the shift towards modernity, or like modernization. Oh, that way. Because I have to get those two things right. It's modernity, modernization. There's a third term related to that I'm thinking of. That all have connected but different definitions. Modernization is to shift towards modernity, so it's like a process. And I hope I'm getting this right. Modernity is more the conceptualization of the modern time. Like, we accept we're in what we consider to be modern. And that's modernity. But I'll definitely have to double check my college notes to make sure I'm getting these right. But I want to say is that the realization or rather want to believe that we are quote-unquote modern, or always modernizing, getting somewhere closer to what we consider to be class in the working year, like modern, whatever that actually means, because obviously, you know, someone in the 1800s, if that was like, well, not if, when that was like the most latest time period in humanity, that was modern. So modernity is always changing. But our current concept of modernity, oh, I froze you. I didn't know I could do that. This level is kind of depicting like how, I don't want to say lost, because I don't like that. Oh, too far away. Obviously, you know, there's a lot we don't know and a lot we think we do. Anything to destroy? No. I'll follow Clock Boy. Oh, what the nice fake out, bruh. Ooh. A galley beggar? Well, ice is really helpful here. But I was saying, like our culture shift towards modernity, or our modernization of ourselves and our thoughts, or how we think about the world. That's a bad way to put it. Is obviously, you know, in the age of information, an increasing age of endless information. You have a lot of health, my god, man. Oh wait, but I can't even. I might be able to get this off in time, maybe. I didn't think so. Like, it makes sense that you could say we're lost. It's more like we have more information that we know what to do with. Like, lost is a bit not defamatory, but a demeaning way of putting it. Like, we know more than we ever have, and for that reason, we know more than we ever have, and we realize that there's so much that we don't know. And you could say, I guess, that's a form of being lost, because there was safety in knowing so little before. Or rather, believing that everything was the plan of some group or some single deity. Like, that was enough, like that was safer, that was easier, and so you were more assured, even if it was a potential lie. I'm saying potential because I'm trying to be respectful as I can to people who do believe in, like, you know, Christianity, or like more so, I keep saying Christianity, but like dualistic conceptions of religion, ones that perpetuate, you know, a heaven and a hell, and nothing really else. That's all they need. I don't know if I'm gonna get this time. Yeah, you just come at me. I have to stun you both. So the endless corridor is interesting. It's not that we're lost. Like, we're surrounded by like a maze of books and information in this level. It's just that we have so much more information, so much more questions, and so little less belief and like a almighty assurance. Like, there's no reason to not question. Oh, come on, you D-bag. No. You go down. Oh my god. So that's why the end of this corridor is, I think, the most interesting of all the worlds so far to me. Because it's not Oblivion. It's not, well, actually, I should go in order. Yes. It's not the idealism of the fairy world. It's not the fear. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate both of you. One of you has to die. I was trying to get you both. One of you's gonna die. Oh, I am killing you first. Oh, come on. Oh! I hate you so much. It's mainly because the mic is in the way that I can't do it fast, so let me... When it happens again, I'm just gonna, Okay. Oh, it's just so unfair. Like I was hitting it, but it wasn't going up. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Fighting two of you at the same time is just speed. Whatever developer thought this was a good idea, you suck. Alright. It's like even though it's hitting, sometimes it doesn't go up. And then that last one kind of stalls on the progression. I don't even know where the guy went. It's been so long. I think he went this way. Oh my god. I was like, for the end of this corridor to depict, well, it's for that rebel denizen to say it's a amalgamation of humanity's confusion in their modernity, in their point in history where they have the most access to information, know the most, keep knowing more, keep making more knowledge, and for that, it's almost like a Apple of Eden kind of thing where the sin is being smart or trying to learn more. Like, your sin was you try to understand the world, and I don't like that. Like, I understand that, yeah, the more... Oh, you're new. Like, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. And will probably never know. But to call that lost, and to have this frame like a negative light, that, maybe because I'm a grad student, like, that feels wrong. I do not have a lot of health after battling out with those two douchebags. But it makes sense in like this virtual journey through the afterlife that I was talking about last episode, that this would be a place that you would have to overcome eventually. The fact that even if you keep searching for an answer as to what the afterlife is, the more you search, the more you learn, the more answers you get. the farther away from a truth you'll get. Oh god, I can't dodge when he does that. But I need the AoE. Ooh, nice grouping. And I guess that's where the maze part comes in. Like, it's not like a, they call it like a endless corridor, but they also say it's a maze, and a maze is only a maze if it has a way to solve it, to get out, or else it's an incomplete game. And that's not like anyone building a maze. If they build an incomplete one, you failed at making a maze. It's not clever to make a maze that you can never escape from. That's not a game. That's just being a dick. And so I think that's part of, or like one of the major parts of this level and this conceptualization of the afterlife, in that it is endless because it can be endless, but there is a way to surmount the, I guess, the despair of too many answers. Like, there is a infinite number, as they describe in the game, of the... Oh, I'm in the way. Of the afterlife, afterwards. Like, as long as humans keep thinking about it, keep wondering what it is, what's afterlife, if anything, they will always come up with a new or sustain conceptions of the afterlife. Whether they're true or not doesn't really matter. The fact that they wish for something to be there makes them real. I guess virtual. Which does not mean fake. I think this means like different. If I'm going off of like its exact definition. Or like virtual. I've looked this up for writing papers before, and I know, virtual and digital are not synonyms, though we use them interchangeably. But we definitely consider digital and virtual to be different from reality. More so a lesser form of reality. Like virtual and digital we consider to be fake, though we experience them. So not real, but oddly enough more prolific than reality at times. Correct, Keats. Oh, a lot of you just gotta keep coming. That's another thing I'm trying to write about and kind of change the perception of. The use of like virtual worlds as fake realities. They're certainly not, the same reality as we experience in everyday life, because we can how to describe it, like go in and out of them. Like I can stop playing this game at any point I want, and I can come back to it. Like that reality will like pause, I guess, for a second, but not really for this game. And I think that non-finality to them makes people think that this is like not real. Like this game is a fiction, and the conception would be that that's less real than a finality, a reality that has a finality. As in, like, if Keats dies in this game, I can restart, that's fine. But if I die, that's the end. What do I... Do I have anything for this? But one of the things I'm trying to think about and write about... I hope you're not telling me I just did all that work for something I can't destroy. Because that means we're going to have to come back. Oh, you dicks. Padfoot, what do you do? Oh, yay. Can I charge you? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh, what was it? Just because, you know, this reality isn't finite, as in, you know, death isn't the end of it. That this fictional reality isn't finite by death. That's not going to throw me out of it. It's finite by when I stop playing it. That doesn't make it any less real, and I think that's the real thing that people can't overcome, of like why they put a hierarchical organization to fiction and reality. And I wasn't even paying attention to where the guy got. I fight so long, I don't know where he goes. I think he went this way. I don't remember him. He either went that way or this way. I could look back through my recording, I guess, but I feel that would be cheating. Nice. No. So not that way, not that way, not that way. He had to have gone this way, I think. I'd actually see him. The Keats stuff is a lot harder than Ellen's. I'm doing a bad job explaining why. Explaining my how I want to reorganize people's conception of reality. That sounds like I'm trying to control people's thoughts. I'm just like trying to. I guess the easiest way to say it is that because I play so many games, because people read so many books, because we engage in so many quote-unquote virtual realities that are not our realities, like our like meat space reality, like those are still valid experiences. To say that they're not real is demeaning to them. Like, you still read a book, you still played a game, you still experienced something outside of meat space or adjacent to or overlaid. Like, it's still time effectively spent, even if it's not defined by the same rules of finality that meat space is. And I think saying that you know, this game is not real diminishes the 60 hours I'm going to put into going through its story, experiencing it, and you know, using my meat space reality to enjoy it. You can't say that the time spent is not real. Like, the time spent in fiction is not real. Like, that's not an accurate statement. And I'm still stuck on like how to fully explain that so people would not even like accept it, but would have to like be able to refute it. And I've landed on like, you know, time effectively spent, like even if it's fiction, even if it's a game, even if it's a book or whatever virtual reality that you're engaged in, as long as you can say you spent time doing it, that has to be real in some fashion. To me, that would be just as real as meat space reality, because the factor that makes it real is the time spent doing it. So I'm trying to think, what exactly do people mean when they say like, this game isn't real? It exists, I'm looking at it, I'm playing it, I'm spending time in it. What do you mean? Like, when you say it's not real, you'll have to like explain to me what about it makes it not real. Darn it! Like, it's different. I get that. It's a different. Is that hurting you? No, it's not. Slice. Oh, maybe I should go back to ice for you. But just because it's different doesn't mean it's not real. Does ice hurt you? No, it doesn't. What? And I think we need like a better way of talking about different realities that isn't as hierarchical as like the meat spaces. It's like the top most real reality and the rest are derivatives. Oh, I thought you would spin. Oh, no, you just slap. Man, that's short range. That is dangerous. Oh, maybe rock versus rock. Oh, does that hurt? I don't know. I'm not getting the. Oh, that's not the right button. The shield sound effect. Every time, at least. I guess it's just fisticuffs versus fisticuffs. Boink. Oh, I want your soul. Oh, I got a book page. Alright, cool. I'll use the... Oh, you have a clock for an eyeball. And you are happy to be doing whatever it is that you're doing. But yeah, okay, so let's see. Oh, so you all fall down. Well, that was a weird way of saying that, but you're going that way. Alright, so I don't have to... I already cleared out this room once. I'm not doing it again. No, you're fake. Alright, that way. Oh, I wanted to let's smack you. You know what? That's not AoE, but that's not bad. Nice. That's pretty good. But yeah, my other idea of like what I was just talking about, like trying to reorganize the hierarchical construction of reality. I think is really interesting. Like I like playing with this idea. I know it will get the most flack and pushback for people to like even just imagine like, or like even try to accept like, what do you mean video games are just as real as life? And then I will have to like that requires a academic fight. But then I have to ask, like, well, what do you mean that one is more real than the other? What is the major point that you're using to say one is real and one isn't? You live through both. What part of your ingrained conception is the undeniable part that puts meat space above all other realities? My point isn't saying that one is more real than the other, that both are lived, all are lived, and are all real in their own ways. It's a very more like egalitarian, more view of virtual realities, or I guess multiple realities. Maybe virtual is a better word for that. That's more accepting. Because it would also like relegate meat space to be a virtual reality itself, a very potent one, and a very like more like default one. It's the one we first experienced, the one we feel the most at home in. You're gonna explode. Oh, no, you're not. Book. Look for the one that's different. I guess. Okay. Hello, Gian. I still hate you. Alright, that was 4. Oh, it said freeze. I forgot. Yeah, that's much better. But yeah, it's a very early, not early, it's a very, like a, it needs more tempering on the stove kind of grad idea. But I think it's provocative enough to be interesting. Oh, what the f... Or provocative enough that people will want to not challenge it, but be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean reality? What do you mean my reality isn't real enough, I guess. Or rather, other realities are just as real as mine. Like, why would anyone initially accept that? Unless you've played through a bunch of different ones. And understand that the time spent in them is just as real as time spent outside of them. In other ones. But yeah, that's my two main points of that. Virtual realities are equivalent based on the time effectively spent in them. And that's affectively, with an A, not an E. And the reason why... I'm gonna go that way, but there's multiple ways. And the reason why people think meat space reality is the... Oh, nice, okay. Default, most prominent, most top of the food chain, or top of the hierarchy, reality, is because of the finality of its death. Because you can't come back from it after that. It feels to be the most real, but that's in connection with this game. I don't want to say it's a Freudian death drive, because no one likes Freud, and I'm on that boat as well. But the fear of death does motivate us quite heavily. So if there's one reality in which death provides a finality, that will be people's most fearful reality, and therefore most prominent reality. Because you're aware how much, or you're aware how it could end you. But that doesn't mean that's the most real reality. That's just the most fearful one. Fear of death-inspiring reality, rather. Why am I coming here? I knew Ellen was looking for Lulu, but... I'm sorry, I'm not Ellen. You're never going to touch her. I will beat you down if you do. You think being mounted on the wall is the worst fate you can imagine? It ain't. Wait, where's my little sweet? Oh, God. Ugh. Calm down. Oh, hell no. I'm not erasing anything for you. Keats, I had respect for you. I'm hoping you're just using this as a bargaining chip and you're not serious. But even in that scenario, this is still really dickish. I mean, I know this deer is easy to manipulate, and this is a very effective manipulation tool. But ill, Keats, just ill. Oh, that's actually very sad. Even in death, you're still in a wheelchair. Which gets back to what I was talking about last video of like, well, I mean, if you're thinking of death and afterworld, like the idealistic conception, you would regain your mobility in the afterworld. You would get like the joy and pleasure of, full mobility. But regrettably, this is a part of Harriet. This is a part of Harriet's life, being paralyzed, which is very wrong to say, but would this translate over into the afterworld? Like, the pain and the triumph that she's overcome to exist in this way and be, I hope, relatively happy, would you want to give up all you have overcome and forget it? Because you're thinking the afterlife is idyllic. You can't take the pain of whatever causes injury with you to an idealized afterlife unless you consider this to be the idyllic state of yourself. It's like a paradise afterlife just does not make sense for all you have to take over to the afterlife with you when you die. This is a part of her. This is a part of her life. What did you see in the church 17 years ago on the night of Samhain? Harvey, dead, but Dr. Lester standing next to him. Harvey never was a healthy lad. He supposedly had only a year to live. I sneezed. But still, he wasn't so ill as to die that suddenly. Oh, was he murdered? I thought he died of his illness. Was it Harvey's body in the photo that you took? I couldn't tell from the photo, but it was a frightening photo. Oh, wait, wasn't... What do you mean? I remember receiving Harvey in that photo. Maybe I just rewrote my own memory because I assumed that's what it would have been of. That's not all. On that day, Cecilia was there too, covered in blood. What? Harvey's friend, the one who could see fairies. You should have... Oh, Keats, you bastard. That's... What? I know you're looking for a scoop, but just imagine in, like, the actual, like, real time of that. Like, wouldn't you want to try to help instead of photograph evidence? At that point, it's not evidence. That's happening, like, that's an atrocity happening in front of you. Cecilia gravely wounded Harvey, greatly wounded, and Harvey lying dead. Oh wait, she was fighting back. In the end, Harvey dies and Cecilia saved. I think I can guess what happened there. Cecilia could see fairies, she prayed to them, and so had their protection. Well, that would mean that, so I was thinking that maybe Cecilia and Harvey somehow were fighting for some reason. Maybe possessed by fairies. That's not an uncommon folklore trope. I think the word I'm looking for is changeling. That's part of folklore that I've read. Irish folklore that I've read. But now I think there's a third party involved that was attacking the two children. Maybe the hag. And Ellen survived, but was wounded. Harvey didn't. Oh, come on now. There's no such thing. Not in the human world, at least. Oh, Keats, come on now. We're in the Netherworld right now. Oh, you're just saying not in the human world, but you have no proof that they can't come over to this side just because you can go over to that, you can go over to their side. Why would you not think the bridge works both ways? I wanted their protection too. I tried to ask her about it, but Ryan stopped me. So that's when the doctor's photo was ripped. Why would Ryan stop you? In the end, it was Ryan who wanted to see Cecilia. Went to see Cecilia. And just after that, it was Ryan who was killed. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. You really are attached to those fairies. Following an incident, I had to give up on acting. Yeah, that put you in your wheelchair. I had plenty of money, so many people came forth to try to comfort me. I ended up into the cult, listened to a fortune teller. To be fair, I know people think fortune telling is like occultism and whatnot, but occultism is a generalized term, kind of like paganism. It's not as negative as people. It's not negative as people make it out to be. At least with paganism, it's like a term Christianity used for anything that wasn't following their Christian faith as they were like sweeping across Europe, converting, forcibly making people abandon their local religions for their religion. They called their local religions pagan or paganistic, as a lump-all catch-22 term for anything that was outside the Christian faith. Occultism has a similar history, I believe. Not to say there are bad things in occultism and paganism. It's bad things in every religion, but just wanted to put out to Harriet, like they're writing the cult as like a bad thing, but that's not entirely correct. Yes, this sounds familiar. The Netherworld actually exists in Dublin. But what's all this about fairies? Cecilia is the one who holds the key to all this. She was supposed to have been dead for a long time. But she wasn't. Please, Keats, protect her. Who, me? I don't even... Oh, so this is when she told Keats who Cecilia is. So I was skeptical to think Cecilia was actually Ellen, like they were tricking her. But if Harriet is going to be the one to divulge the information, like the dead don't have a reason to lie. Or at least Harriet does, in my opinion. I wish that I could somehow make reparations for my failures. But I need your help. But, if I remember correctly from the beginning of the story, Harriet's not alive. She's dead. So it's a question of whether that is actually her. Like that's just like a remnant of her. Kind of not even that. Like that's Harriet is dead. So what we just saw, it's hard to say is Harriet because Harriet is gone. That's more like us wanting to see Harriet. So you could kind of make the case that's more like a projection of Harriet from Keats, mixed with remnants of Harriet that have yet to find their way to oblivion. So it's not that she can't lie, but it's that I want to believe her as Keats, but I can also lie to myself, I guess. It's a weird conception. I might be completely wrong. Essentially, living can be a frightful thing. That's correct. The ancients used myths to help overcome that fear, and we moderns use materialism. Cool. I'm liking it. It is the fear that drives our civilization. So when I came here the first time as Ellen, Liviane was telling me that death and fear are what drive human everything. And you're kind of saying the same thing, that we use, well, you're saying we use material, we used myths, and then in modern times we use materialism to cope with the fear of death. Nothing is as reassuring as like a all-powerful deity having a grand plan for everything. It makes you think, well, whatever happens, it's all part of something bigger. It's okay. It's better to believe in something than nothing, as some people like to believe. I don't entirely agree with that. We've done our best to stop the fairy's plan, but this fairy lord is too powerful. I've never seen him fight. Despite appearances, L.Y.G.A has been in Netherworld longer than the fairy lord. Yeah, if she was... The messengers are the original denizens of the world, and the fairy realm was a construction of humans' perception of death, and the messengers were before the humans, then yeah, L.Y.G.A would have been here longer. The room this way contains a contraption. Of the focus the key. Oh god, these things. Find the folk with the light bulb on its head and absorb it first. If you succeed, the next door will appear. Light bulb, light bulb, light bulb. Light bulb. Oh, what? Oh, you bastard. Oh, are you just... How do I... What hurt you? Fire. Okay. Oh my god. Stop. Stop targeting off of him. It's the only one I care about. I wonder if I have a better folklore that doesn't require me to stand still. But you're gonna stand still, so I can't believe that didn't hurt you. Do I have to use fire? That makes me vulnerable to every other attack. Oh, that sucks. Alright. You say so. Oh, and it has low range. As long as I have a plan, I'll make it work. Oh, did I get him? Yes. Let me in. Oh. It's a rock boy. I hate these rock. Well, I hate fighting two rock boys. One is fine. Oh, fire hurts you. Oh, I should keep that in mind. Did I know that? Oh no. I don't know if I tried fire against you. I think I was just doing ice. Oh, you. Ice. Well, Ellen gets cloaks for this. What do I get if I beat you? Doing good. Oh. Oh, so you're the real one. Light him up. Oh my god. Oh my god, why does it go behind him? That's so annoying. I should be good. Oh my god, you bastard. Ooh, book. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, same as last time. So, shoot icicles into the eyes. Drop a bottle of whatever that is into the mouth. And slap the butt. Alright. I can do that. Oh, health, thank you. Okay, so I came through this door. So there's either nothing or blue. And I'm hoping this is correct. Yes. Last time it crashed and I was very sad. Liviani's lucky to have you on her side. To be fair, Keats never said he was on her side. If it weren't for you, there would be nothing to stop the Fair Lord's plan. No, I want to talk to your friend. Continue beyond this point to learn Liviani's true... What? Did we turn this into Dragon Ball Z? Is that our final form? She is also connected to the secrets of the village. Is Liviani Lulu? But no, we saw a mummified corpse. So it doesn't mean that... I don't know. Basically brought you into this knowing that was the case. Well, where's Liviani? Oh, I guess she's talking to Ellen right now. The room this way contains a contraption. The key is the light bulb folk. Absorb it last. Yeah, I know. Let me make sure I actually didn't read that last part. Oh, I forget. You talk more when I talk to you again. The room this way contains a contraption. The key is the light bulb folk. Last. This is going slow. Returning takes but an instant. The going is slow. Ugh. That was a Freudian slip. This is going slow. If you make a mistake, start again. Pass through the second corridor and the path leading deeper in self will open by itself. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. Don't forget that if you find yourself in trouble, you can touch a portal to recover. Fire. Burn. I said burn. Gotta make sure not to absorb the wrong one. I got 2. I got 3. Nice. 2. No, give me. Okay. Don't you run from me. Nice. Alright, I gotta do this 3 times. And I know they're gonna put a rock golem in here. I just know they are. Sorry, a galley baker. It's just one. It's just one. That's fine. Oh, I realize my stutter comes out more when I'm nervous. Ha! More you live, the more you know. Or the less you know. If I'm being on brand with my previous rant. Oh, I got one. Let me sure it's the right one. Oh, I was not paying attention. Oh, thank God. It doesn't have you do the whole gauntlet over again. I'm just used to whenever I see anyone die, just clear them out the map, or else they'll come back. Maybe I should upgrade Keats' stuff, because Keats is shorter range and weaker than Ellen. Well, he's not weaker, but the shorter range makes his fighting style a lot harder. Especially when there's like a lot of people forming up around you. And I never really upgrade all the folklore. Or Eddie, for that matter. Because I know I don't have enough resources to upgrade them all. And it is a habit of gamers and games with limited resources to hoard resources in preparation for when you really need them, and then you beat the game without noticing it. Or using what you need. Or what would have made the game easier. Because you don't know if you'll need it when you use it, you fear wasting it. So it's better to... I mean, this is kind of like the same thing I was talking about. Like, the promise of a easier, idyllic run through the game is not guaranteed, and I have the fear that I'm going to waste it and make everything hellish and harder for me. So I'd rather opt for Oblivion and use nothing. I won't get Paradise, but I won't make the game harder for myself either. You stay over there. And that is the true lore of Oblivion. You're not going to make it easier, but you're not going to make it harder. You're going to make it nothing. Oh, hello, people. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. It's my worst fear. I hate these rock golems. They're not hard to beat, but because I have to... I have to kill them before I cure this little clock guy. And they take so long to absorb their ids. It is so hard to fight them. I'm not hurting the brown one. Why am I not hurting him? What do I do to... I think I just have to use like a slash attack on you. I don't remember. Ow. Oh, you have so much health. All right. I never use my stuff, but it's taking so long. Does that do anything? Oh, well. Ooh, I don't know if I'm able to get this. Oh, maybe. Oh, no. I mean, no. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, God, what the... you know what? I never use this. I think it's time. Okay, other one. Oh my God. I don't even know if this is gonna help. I hope it does. Nope, nope. Oh, you just hit me. Well, I never get to use that, so I'm not gonna say that's a waste, but it didn't do what I wanted. I might just have to take him out without absorbing one of them. I do not have enough health to try and get them both this time. Oh, I forgot you were right there. What? You still got me? Oh, I might die. Yeah, I'll have to clear one out without absorbing it. Oh, Jesus. It's hard to see you coming. Okay. Oh, come on, just die. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Can I? I've definitely defeated Folklore without absorbing them. You're really gonna make me try and absorb him while the other one's hunting me down? Fine. That's what we have to do. Ooh, I don't know if a jelly's gonna help me, but worth the I forgot how funny that looked. It's worth a shot. Where is my slash attack? There you are. Might help against the other one. Oh, that would have killed me without jelly, but I'm still gonna die anyway. Oh, I can do slash or both. Okay, nice. I need you out of the way. Oh no, 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 no. Well. It takes so long to absorb one of the rock guys. Okay. Maybe if I can just get one on the other side of the map and then frantically try to do its motion mechanic. As long as I can take out one, then I'm good. I need one to die. I forget I'm supposed to absorb them last. I think I'm supposed to... I think this is the second round, so I absorb the clock guy last. I'm so surprised that I couldn't take him out without taking his id. Okay. At least that's the last round. Okay, what's next? One rock guy. Okay. Can I put one of you to sleep? Or is that an Ellen ability? I think that's just an Ellen ability. Aw. Ooh. But maybe... Oh. Okay. That's quick. I like it. That's not sleep, but it is effective. Ooh, it knocks him out. That's actually quite handy. Maybe I should use you. That might work. Oh, there's one more. Okay, I will try this. Yes, okay. It doesn't stun you for that long. Actually, no, that's actually not a bad downtime. And it keeps you down. Okay. Let's just get you out of the way. Still takes so long. Oh, got me. Nice. Oh, come on. Hard to do this in the way of the microphone. Yeah, that takes way too long. I am loving the endless corridor. In terms of story, in terms of gameplay, it took me a minute to figure out the puzzles, so I was here for a while. But once I figure it out, then it's super fast. Oh god, okay. But this is gotta be a challenge. Hopefully this works against you as well. It does not seem to be hurting you, of course not. Alright, well. I can do this. Alright. Going good so far. I hope. Slash. Nice. Okay. Got one down. Let's give it a shot. Trying to put the blue one in between me and the other one. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Ah. There's no way to speed that up, I don't think. Because if he's already coming at me, I can't do anything. Oh, maybe. That was the end of his attack cycle. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't know. I do not know. This is just a mean designed fight. Whatever developer thought this was a good idea. I don't know about that one. Oh, okay. Oh, I hate this one so much. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, thank God. Oh, if I die here, I'll be so sad. Endless Corridor is cool. I do not mind the new motion mechanic of shaking the controller to absorb the id, but man, does that take so long to do. If you're fighting anything else, it is a risk. Whew, okay. Never have to do this again. All because I have to absorb you last. Dude, don't you run for me. Nice. Favorite boss? Actually, I think we're going to see him in a second. I can tell you what my worst boss was. Oh, God. My favorite boss so far has been Fleshroom, because I just beat him as Ellen. I know this guy here doesn't count as a boss. The Habitrot, but he's one of my least favorite, like, mini bosses, because he scares me so much. I do not like his face. But least favorite is the boss in the Swamp of Oblivion, because he's so hard to hit. But Fleshroom is really cool. Nope. Oh, this was a short timer. I'm not going to be able to beat him. Well, I got the book from this, so I think I don't have to care. Oh, come on. I don't think I get anything from beating him when his timer runs out. Okay. And I don't know which way to go. I don't know if this will reset me if I choose the wrong path, but I don't have information on what the right path is. So I guess I'll go through this one. Actually, I dropped my controller fighting one boss. I don't know if I chose the right path. I really don't want to fight both those rock golems again. Please be the right path. Yes, thank God. I'll be honest, Liviane, I'm not a fan. Yeah, quite a place you have here. But I'm not mad about all these fairies walking around like they own the place. Then again, I suppose I'm doing the same thing, so who am I to talk? Do they ever try to hurt you? Not that I'm really worried. Okay. No, well, so I have the game, but I am emulating it, so I uploaded the game to my computer and am emulating it off of my software, but I do have my original PS3 behind me. So I moved up to university. I couldn't take it with me, but now I can. So I do have it over there, but I was already ahead on the PS3, on the PSE version, so I just kept playing this one. But I have been playing Prince of Persia 2028, and that one I'm playing on the PS3, because I started that one on the PS3. I have a request. What's your request? Such formality. This path is blocked by a massive spiritual energy. It has materialized as a... I still don't know how to pronounce that. Minimosine? And what you're asking me is... Well, you should know whose memory it is. You're in trouble too if you can't proceed, I imagine. I do prefer to play on the original hardware. I think this was the first game I tried to do with an emulator. So it's just already on my system. But Keats, it's your destiny to travel to Netherworld core. Why? Not that I'm interested, but why this all of a sudden? Your curiosity never fails to win you over, regardless of what you say at first. But it's all just a way to keep yourself distracted from learning more about yourself. Oh, I guess we don't really know much about Keats. If you would know anything about it, as if you would know anything about it. No point in me going on, you wouldn't believe me anyway. What does Liviani know about me? I have most of the Sony systems as well. Always was a Sony kid, never really Xbox, although I do have a 360. With a red ring of death. Those cursed fairies, I hope they get lost in this place forever. I shall give you the wisdom you require to find your path. The folklore in the endless corridor is a living room, flesh room. No matter what you do, it grits its teeth and bears anything inflicted on it. Interesting. If you give it a good shake, maybe you'll surprise it to death. The area this way is our home base. One cannot easily pass through it. This place is a special link to the henge in the village. Okay. I do love the Switch, because they have a lot of JRPGs on there. And I love those more than anything. I will consider a Switch 2 eventually. But you would have to have more games lined up on it for me to play it right now. Like Mario Kart looks fun, but I can't just play that. I'm waiting on it's not Bloodborne 2, but made by FromSoft game on the Switch. It's like Bloodborne with vampires. I forgot what it's called. And Code Vein 2. The machine shudders when it eats a memory that frightens it. Waves propagate in the vicinity, making passage difficult. The machine prevents people from advancing past this point. To expunge it, the person causing the obstruction must overcome his fear. What is Keats' fear? Oh, I hate those things. Ah, Jesus. Why now? Cool, okay. That was a note, but I was moving my phone, so I wasn't paying attention. It was a letter. It was addressed to Dr. Lester. Which one? Him or his wife? They're both doctors. Why am I so... Wait a minute. In the last chapter with Ellen, we learned Ellen was Cecilia, the little girl in the village. Keats can't be Harvey. Harvey died. Should I talk to Mrs. Lester about this letter? Yeah, Keats doesn't have any connection with Dueland, I didn't think. I've never seen anything as powerful as that. Surely you can guess whose fear that was. I not really know. Did you see the shuddering Mayamazine? You can't go any further. You must return to the village and erase the fear, then the Mayamazine would disappear. So I go talk to Mrs. Lester, but why would Keats? Why would Keats care? I normally try to be pretty good and predict what's happening in these kind of mysteries. Oh, Okano. But I'm at a loss for why this is affecting Keats so much. Where have you been? Everyone is gathered at the church. By the way, have you seen Ellen? She must have been in the fairy world. Netherworld. She disappears from time to time. Don't worry about it. The medallion that you have is just like the one that Lulu had. Everyone's already at the church. I know, I'm gonna go talk to Charlotte real quick. But Charlotte looks a lot like Cecilia, and I still half believe you have a bigger role to play. He's probably doing his best to keep his loneliness inside. Oh, you're a good kid, Charlotte. I really hope you're that you stay okay in this story. Okay, church. More of a clinic than a church, actually. Oh, we're right into the back. Okay. Do you know anything about a letter addressed to Dr. Lester? One with no sender list. It was dated January 31st, 1990. How do you know about this? That letter is why I'm stuck now. I still have the letter. This one, isn't it? I can't read that. It's a letter from Ingrid, Cecilia's mother. This is the first time we've heard Ellen's mother's name. I've never shown this letter to anyone. But I suppose that enough time has elapsed by now. Dear Dr. Lester, I'm writing to inform you that Cecilia passed away the other day. I thank you for your support. His daughter dies, and that's all he has to say. Her daughter dies. Look at the handwriting, how her hands were shaking. She was probably in shock and couldn't write a full letter. But Cecilia isn't dead. Do you suppose this letter could be a fake? Do you mean to tell me that you knew? Yeah, so I imagine Mrs. Lester always knew that Cecilia was still alive. Speak of the devil, we missed you. This time Harriet was murdered while you were gone. Keats, no. You were gone too. Don't make it look like Ellen just wasn't around. You were both in the Netherworld. When will this stop? I've seen this pattern. This pattern, I've seen it before. My brain most certainly reads what it wants to read, not what's actually there. Through the door, then the horrors follow. That's it. I went through that door long ago. They're talking about the henge. Finally putting things together. Keats, why are you being so edgelordy? You, Ellen, or Cecilia? Your mother claimed that you were dead. Oh, Jesus. Keats, you knew all the time. No, he did not. My past, it's all coming back. My life was overshadowed by an obscure fear. But only now is that fear coming into focus. I must know my roots. Do I dare unmask the horrors of my past? This decision is yours, but I must say, it's only natural to seek the truth. You're not wrong, Keats, but you're also pressuring Ellen to do this just so you could follow her to the truth. You're like a vulturous journalist. You need time to think, or speak to someone who knew young Cecilia. That would only be Harvey, though. Surely Ellen will acknowledge her own past. So if she can overcome this fear, then the Myomocene will just disappear. Oh, okay, so that was Ellen's Myomocene, not Keats. This makes more sense. He did say that the fear was flowing into him, so that didn't mean that that was his fear. I can save in the Netherworld. Save. Okay, so now we're gonna go fight Fleshroom, I think. I don't know if I need the Galley Beggar or Springin'. I'll try Springin'. I need something that can shoot ice. I think you... Actually, no. You'll work. Okay, this is for the Habitrot. I already beat him and got his book. I already got these two folklores. He looks so happy. Okay, shoot into the eyes. Use the Springin' to block a fist. Use the Habitrot to break his teeth, I guess? So violent. And then use... I forgot the name of that folklore, but I have to smack the heart. I think. I do like the book mechanic of like, oh, Liviani's gone. It's a picture book, it's a storybook, but it tells you how to beat the boss via pictures, not words. So you're still kind of guessing. It's still a puzzle. The Myomocene has been extinguished. It was formed from Ellen's fear, but why there? The answer to that lies in the deepest reaches of the endless corridor. Within the henge, the hag could be in there, somewhere. Well, that's a coincidence. Or is it? Do I have to talk to you twice? Yeah. If you defeat the Folklore, you'll learn why Ellen was afraid to go beyond here. What's beyond is connected to what's beneath the henge. Exactly. Well, that's perfect. I'm looking for a murderer there myself. Okay. Alright. I didn't have much trouble with Fleshroom as Ellen. Let's see how it goes. Whoa. Forgot how creepy that was. Okay. I think I have to go for the eyes first. That looks very painful. I'm actually sorry about that. Yep, and now teeth. Oh, I don't have, there we go. Slap. 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 That's a very slow slap. But it's effective, so I'll take it. Oh, oh, no, no, no. Oh, you stay up for much longer than... Oh, never mind. Okay, eyeballs. And watch out for a giant fist. Oh man, that just hurts to think about. Having like a 10-pound weight smash into your teeth. What's happening? Oh. Big fist. Okay. Alright, back to eyeballs. Did I get them all? No, I'm missing one. Nice. Oh. And now I'm watching out for the goo, as I remember. Oh, you still got me? That's impressive. Smack. Smack. Oh! Well, I was lucky. What? Okay, one on each wall. But this is a much easier fight than the past bosses. Maybe because I'm more used to the game. Like I know the boss is a puzzle fight, so I guess I know to be patient and learn rather than just Bigfoot. Guns a-blazing, attacking. Oh, yep, right over. Nice. No. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay, stay. Oh my god. Oh, everything was attacking me. I couldn't get the heart. Alright, let's try this again. As long as there's not multiple enemies, I am... Oh, God. What? I mean, it makes sense that the fist would track me, I guess, but that just seems a little bit unfair. That thing curved to hit me. Bigfoot. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's only shaking. That's slam. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so Ellen was here with the Fair Lord and Boggle, so I should be here with Liviane. Maybe L.Y.G.A? L.Y.G.A, yeah. Oh wait, Liviane's not here. I guess no. I thought I would see her. But I do know that she's beneath the henge with Ellen, but... What is Liviane to Keats? What is this place? It looks just like the henge, but in the village. This is our home created by Liviane's thoughts. Do you know how to open this? You need to make an offering of a medallion. It even works like the henge. I already did, in the ruins above here. Now that you have passed through the Netherworld, the medallion has metamorphosed. In ancient times, those with the messenger's permission were able to go inside the dolmen this way. So that's why it changed for Ellen. You must hurry and offer the medallion at the stone pedestal. It should have metamorphosed, having received the blessing of the High Priestess, Liviane. High Priestess, okay. Then you guys. How could something like this happen? Something so barbaric. What you talking about? Having learned the secrets of death, they no longer feared it. That is why they fought on and on. Who are you referring to? You're not talking about humanity. The only people warring are the Fairy Lord and Liviane. Oh, so they're both silver now. Because mine was copper originally, or bronze. And Harriet had this. Well, Harriet was praying to the fairies, but I don't think she was a messenger. Okay. I don't think you're gonna have different dialogue. Oh, hello. This land is a place we call our home. No messenger has ever made it this far, besides you. Ellen is really amazing. What power she has. She has the potential to become as powerful as the High Priestess of the Ancients. That's you, isn't it? She may be the one to defeat Barl, the evil lie who protects the entrance to the core. and reach the twin trees. I'm sorry. No, you can't just... can't just leave with that. There's so many more questions. I can't believe that humans like that could take over the real world. Could take over. Well, we learned in Ellen's timeline that the messengers were their own race, and they came before humanity. And then humans replaced them. But I didn't think they fought to replace them. I thought they just outlived them. Or the messengers died out. We'll need to change things here. If the secret of death is not maintained, then humans will engage in slaughter. What? If the secret of death is not maintained, then humans will engage in slaughter. So if the secret is out, if it's not maintained, yeah, so if it's out, then they'll engage in slaughter. So are you saying humans have to fear death so that they don't perpetuate it? Liviana is our treasure. We can't let her fall into their hands. To be fair, if humans were ever to be fully uncrippled by the fear of death, well, I don't know if that would... I mean, this is all hypothetical, but I don't know if that would inspire them to kill more. Well, I guess they wouldn't have a fear of death being a sad thing, so killing would no longer be as sinful as we regard it. Slaughter would become commonplace. Well, that's not guaranteed, but I can see what your fear is, I think. You no longer fear death, then you'll do things that'll bring you closer to it without fear of it. Kind of like everyone becoming a daredevil hanging from, like, I don't know, construction architecture 60 feet and 60 stories in the air. And filming TikToks doing that. I sound old doing that, but also people do that. Oh, I have no health. Did I not save? I could have sworn I saved. Why did you walk forward? You could have just talked to me outside. And now we must return to the village. And now you must return to the village. Why'd you make me do all this? What is this place? A world that you created, you said? This is my home. Yeah, we were the original natives of the earth, but we were destroyed. Oh, you were destroyed by the humans. Is this referencing kind of, like witch hunts, like humanity purging that which they regarded as occultish and paganistic? Because I was thinking this is like much ancient, like much older war, but this might be a more recent purging of things outside of the Christian doctrine. I am one of the last messengers. Long ago, ancestors of humans mingled with our clan and shared knowledge of the Netherworld. Well, that still doesn't. That doesn't mean I'm wrong about being erasure of witchcraft and occultism. Because I think in most mythology surrounding witches, they are like an ancient race of like magic practicing people. Or rather, witchcraft has been around since ancient times. In different forms and whatnot. Shamans, oracles, seers, Greek and Roman priestess. Those would be oracles, I guess. Those humans who knew of the Netherworld neglected their lives in their own world. What? Those humans who knew of the Netherworld neglected their lives in their own world. So they lived for death. And continued their wars and massacres almost as if they welcomed death. Yeah. I mean, that's quite interesting. That's what people do now. I don't want to say in pursuit of religion, but to live in aspiration of it. Like you want a good death or a peaceful afterlife. You live your entire life for the promise of paradise or the fear of hell. If you are of that, Catholic kind of religion. Catholic and Christian are different. I do know that. I just don't know what the difference is. And so after a time, our tribes were wiped out by the humans because they just continued to war. I was protected by friends and escaped to the Netherworld. "5,000 years ago, I was in the Netherworld core." Oh, this is quite old then. BCE. 3,000 years before BCE. I thrust my spear into one of the twin trees. All so that humans would not repeat the same mistake. Forget the Netherworld, or else they would continue to war and slaughter. What are the twin trees? It is they that create the bond between the souls in the Netherworld and the real world. So a tree of life and a tree of death. It is because they exist that the Netherworld is affected by the real world. In my opinion, wouldn't you want one tree in one world and one tree in the other world? Like a Netherworld tree in the land of the living and a tree of life in the land of the dead? But the thrust of my spear reduced the effect of your world to a minimum. As a result of that, humans lost their ability to live without fearing death. So every human lives with a fear of death, as they do. And that makes them more cautious to perpetuate it, or supposed to be. They created their current civilization as a way to conquer their own weaknesses. To distance themselves from the act of death through warfare, guns, and things that make killing easier but less personable. Personable, easier, but more distant from them. So they could do it without the fear of it. Even under the yoke of fear of death, humans developed their reason and compassion. They are not there yet, but they are close to forgetting the fear of death. I know that a world filled with benevolence is at hand. Maybe I'm getting this wrong. You're expecting humans to bring that about. Humans took my tribe from me, but I do not blame them. What? Let us meet again in the next realm. So you're not trying to blame humanity. You're not trying to seek vengeance. You're honestly trying to protect them from themselves. And if Warcadia, the second realm that we went to, is any indication... Oh, Billicky. Humanity without a fear of death is just the escalation of global warfare. It's not a preservation of life. It's more like kill anything that gets in your way kind of mentality, like a real America First BS. Sorry, shoot anything that gets in your way or rejects your way of life. Is not the same as your way of life. That's more accurate. So it's less like not fearing death. It's more like you're okay bringing that destruction upon other people that aren't you, which is also very bad. Or not protecting people that also that need help. That's not wishing death, but that's letting people die. Oh. Humans view their lives within the paradigm of mortality. Yes, they do. For generations, they have created legacies affirming their existence. The ephemerality of life makes it precious. Our people, in contrast, were assured of peace and death and created nothing. Only mortal men are driven to create things eternal. That is an interesting thing to say. I mean, I don't know your people. I can't prove that you're wrong, but they were assured of peace and death, so they created nothing. They felt no need to. Man fears his own mortality and cessation of existence, or cease to exist, and so they create things to outlive them in death. To create things eternal, or as close to eternal as they can get. That was a mouthful. May I ask, how is the world now? As you think it is. Not bad. We are immature for certain, but we make our share of discoveries. And when we do, we feel alive. Our vitality is fueled by curiosity. Liviane, what you did long ago was not wrong. Keats, you're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely being idyllic. And you're not entirely being pessimistic. You're being like, yeah, the world is, I can order pizza. Also, there's wars going on. So, like, you're not bad is a very privileged kind of westernized thought process. You're not wrong, but you're not telling the full story here. It's not bad, but that depends on who you're speaking to or who's answering that question. Don't go over the top. Okay, so Olivia is going to do her thing with Ellen. Well, you're not wrong in saying that the world isn't bad, Keith, but it's always on the brink of its own demise, kind of. Like, every day is a day where, global nuclear warfare could happen. And to say that the world is not bad with that always looming over our heads is... I get it. It's not happening. It's not happened yet. We've gotten close a few times. There are wars every day. But there's a perpetuation of war. It might not affect where you live, but to say that the world is not bad is a... I mean, you almost can't answer that question because it depends on who's answering it. Like, I would be with Keith and saying the world isn't bad. My life is fine. I mean, I have my own troubles, but my life is fine. So it's not bad. Like, you're not wrong, Keith. It's just it's not a holistic, but I guess it can't be a whole picture of the world. That's an impossible thing for one person to answer. I wonder if the henge in the village can be opened like the one in the Endless Corridor. I'll just have to go and see. The hag might be there. O'Connell. Have you seen Ellen? She's in the henge. How do you have this? The medallion, it's changing. I can't believe it. It's just like in the legends. Oh, that's alchemy. I think about it. It went from bronze to silver. What? You've been allowed into the divine sanctuary? Oh, that was my medallion. No, just a chemical reaction on its metallic surface. Despite all you're doing, Keats, you're actually filling the role of a messenger better than Ellen is. You are reassuring the living by lying to them about mysticism in the afterlife and death. You're saying it's just a, an alchemic change of bronze turning into silver, which I don't think that's something that happens. Maybe it is. But you're explaining away things we don't understand to make the living feel better. Or maybe to make them like reassured in death. Or things outside of what they know. You're just going to leave O'Connor with that, yeah. Oh, I gotta come back at night, I guess. In that case, then Ellen and Keats' role might be reversed at the end of this game. Where Keats is rational enough to I click rest. To understand that mankind kind of needs to fear death, or else they will perpetuate it even more than they already do. Well, Ellen might seek the truth of wanting to tell people of the reality of the Netherworld, and you like reconnect the connection between the two realms. The people deserve to know the truth. Ellen might be more naive and choose that route. I'm not saying Keats is right. I'm not saying Ellen is wrong. I'm actually more on Ellen's side. I just understand Keats' rationality. Why would you burden people with the truth of death? But as a grad student and all the rants I've done in these past episodes, I would follow Ellen's route. That's what I'm doing currently. I'm questioning death. I'm trying to have other people question and talk about death. Like I can't even help that. It's just what I want to do, what interests me. I expected to find the hag hiding here. A ritual dagger in a photo. The knife that was used against Dr. Lester. The hag has been here recently. I might be correct in my earlier assumption to think that Ellen was the hag. Is that Ingrid? Ellen's mother? Could she be the next target? Or is she part of the mystery? That's Ellen? When did Ellen take such a nice photo? Or get such a nice portrait? Okay, 5 and 5. Cool. Alright, well this has been very interesting. So either Ellen is the hag, or rather the person masquerading as the hag. I don't think she knows. Or she's being targeted by the hag, and we don't know why. I'm trying to think. So, Liviane is trying to protect the world of the living, mankind, from something that they did 5,000 years ago, which is forget the fear of death by, once they knew the truth of the afterlife. Like what happens, like they had a definitive answer given to them by the messengers, because the messengers knew. And the messengers could know that truth and live alongside it. Humanity couldn't. Whatever the truth of the afterworld was made them forget the fear of death. And so they kind of had no regards or no reservation in sending or going to the afterlife themselves. Sending people there or going there. So, killed without discrimination. Killed in war and massacred an entire race. So the messengers were wiped out. And even in the current state where Liviane did what she could to instill the fear of death into the humans, into modern man, we still see, through the fairy realm and then Warcadia, that humanity has obviously through the different afterlives, we don't know what the afterlife world actually is. So we keep making new conceptualizations of it. So we have the fairy realm, Warcadia, the Forgotten Palace, and then Undersea City, the Swamp of Oblivion, the Endless Corridor, and then Helram, which we'll go to next. Like we keep making new conceptualizations because we don't know what the actual answer is, if we will ever. But in all of them, there's always some kind of death, some kind of war, some kind of strife. Even in the fairy world, we had to fight. And even in, fairy world mythology and, meat-based reality, even if the fairies are, we want to regard them as idealistic and a paradise, we definitely have so many folklores and mythologies involving fairies that are more mischievous, more negative, changelings, more dark. So we can never fully accept paradise. We always have to incorporate some kind of strife, some kind of struggle, some kind of death into stories of mysticism, the afterlife. Like paradise is idyllic because it can't fully exist, or it can't exist in perpetuity. It'll always break at some point. It's interesting to think that the fall of Eden was inevitable. But I'm loving the story. I'm loving the ideas it gives me as a grad student. What it's speaking about or trying to say about humanity, its fear of death, its perpetualization of death, its desire for paradise, its eventuality of oblivion, and its endless pursuit of curiosity for death, about death. And we should see what Helram is, the next depiction of the afterlife, closer to the Netherworld core than we've ever been. So closer to true death or oblivion than we've ever seen in this game. But loving this game, loving all the story and the myths. I'm sad it's probably going to be over soon. I think I imagine chapter 6 or chapter 5 is like the penultimate chapter. There might be one after that. So 6 might be the end of these two story, and then maybe like an epilogue. So we're getting close to the end. Looking forward to it.